नहीं, संदड़ी का मतलब तो क्या है कि देखो, संदड़ी का मतलब ये है कि वो एक तरीका जोड़ना ही है, ठीक है। तो वीविंग के उसमें अगर लैंग्वेज में बोलेंगे ना, तो सांदनी का मतलब है जोड़ना, और जोड़ना है ना वो आध्यात्मिक रूप से भी है, कारीगरी की रूप से भी है, एक पीढ़ी से दूसरी पीढ़ी से उसको समझाने का, सिखाने का, वो भी है, वो सब जोड़ है। और वीविंग एक ऐसी चीज़ है, वो एक साधना है, वो एक ध्यान है, वो एक योग है, और वो एक जोड़ है।
This project began with the idea of understanding ki where are we with the weaver community, is why we said that we need a project that purely concentrates on a community and how its craft and its practice impacts the community in its totality.
Economic transformation is taking place in their lives, but along with that, what are the kind of social, cultural, political and ecological aspects or implications or ramifications of that economic transformation. And as a part of this process, we have also developed something called the alternatives transformation format, which is like a assessment tool or self-assessment tool for people to look at how holistic, how integrated, how sort of overall what kind of transformations are taking place because of their activities.
And for them to see, find a community that's a craft-based community and try and use the alternative framework in it made sense for them, and we looked at this as a very good partnership where they came in with their complete understanding from an ecological environmental perspective, and we as Khmer that has worked and engaged with this community for so long could understand it from the practice, from the technicality, from the logistics and operational perspective to bring it together. Hence, we wanted this also to become a project which was like a tri-party partnership between Kalpvriksh, Khmer as well as the weaving community that does not only see themselves as the subject but also as the researchers, also as the stakeholders of this entire project.
तो ये एक ऐसा एक मौका है कि एक कम्युनिटी जो है वीविंग की उसको अपने आप को पहचानने का, अपने आप की जो गहराई है, अपने समाज की जो एक अंदरूनी जो ताकत है, उस चीज़ को पहचानने का एक नया मौका है।
जो आपका अभ्यास चल रहा था उसमें पर हम जोड़े थे और दर एक गाँव में हम साथ में चले थे, तो एक तो ऐसा लग रहा था कि जो वो व्यूअर है गांव में बैठे हैं तो उसको ऐसा लगा कि हमारे काम का विकास करने के लिए ये लोग आए हैं।
જ્યારે અભ્યાસની શરૂઆત કરી ત્યારે અમારી ઈચ્છા આખા કચ્છના જે પણ ગામોમાં વણાટ કામ ચાલી રહ્યું છે એ તમામ ગામો સુધી પહોંચવાની હતી। અમે આજે પણ જે આખો એપનો જે સર્વે છે તેના માધ્યમથી અમે દરેકે દરેક વણકર મિત્ર સુધી પહોંચવાના છીએ, પણ અભ્યાસને કેન્દ્રમાં જે મુદ્દા હતા અને જે રીતે અભ્યાસનું પોતાનું ઊંડાણ પકડી રહ્યો હતો એને ધ્યાનમાં રાખીને હાલ અમે અલગ અલગ તાલુકાઓમાં વેચાયેલા 15 ગામોમાં આ અભ્યાસને કેન્દ્રિત કરવાનું નક્કી કર્યું છે।
So the 15 villages that were identified for the study was based for specific reasons where one sensed a certain robustness or a certain uniqueness in the practice. So you have Sriracha where communities who weavers who went to other occupations have come back to weaving. You have Kotai where you have an influx of young weavers coming into weaving. You have Adoi where weavers have gone and looked at construction work and other related work. you have Mota Varnora, where young people went to the Gulf, did construction work, and they've come back.
When we started having our internal discussions, we first had the entire ATF with us, and then we began with our methodology, which is we began with our field trips, we began with our discussions, we had various interviews with various communities, we had Rayans, which is in Kutch, there is specifically amongst Vankars, they have a tradition of bhajans, which all the Vankars get together at night after their work is over, after dinner, and they sing bhajans. So they call this gathering a Rayan. So we decided that we'll also fall into the footsteps and follow the culture and the tradition of the community. We had focus group discussions just with the job workers, only with the youth, women, and even young people who have not come into weaving but might or might not.
So the methodology was, of course, to make it more very participatory, get in the community as one of the key stakeholders of the study.
As part of this research, we wanted to create films that would go back to the community, a documentation for them, which would also include the findings of this study. We wanted to make it participatory, so we had 7 members, young members from different parts of Kutch, from weaving families. They were trained to shoot and edit. This process gave us an insider's perspective, something that came from within the community, and from the start till the end, including the script writing, was done in collaboration with them.
शूटिंग और एडिटिंग वगैरह। उस फिल्म में जो व्यूवर्स हैं वो वनकर समाज की जो हिस्ट्री है वो कैसे काम करते हैं, उनकी मार्केट के बारे में, यूथ के बारे में, वुमेन के बारे में और पर्यावरण के बारे में, ये सब हम डॉक्यूमेंट्री एक साथ जोड़ के पूरा उसके ऊपर एक फ़िल्म बना रहे हैं।
फिल्म मेकिंग में तो हम सबके घर पे जाते थे, इंटरव्यूज़ लेते थे।
कैमरा कैसे चलाना वो भी मुझे नहीं पता था, वो सीखा। किसी के साथ कैसे बात करना वो सीखा।
I think in terms of learnings, both for Kameer and us, one of the things was to kind of always be open to being questioned with regard to our own assumptions and to our own work. So there are maybe 4 or 5 key results that we've got to. One is, of course, we've seen that there is economic transformation, that there is, at least in a section of the weavers, there's much greater economic prosperity. It's pretty obvious. But on the other hand, that another section of weavers, especially those who are further away from Bhuj as the capital of Kutch, or in whose lives there hasn't been institutional interventions, have got left behind. And there's a bit of a class divide between the entrepreneur weavers and the job workers who work for them. So there's a plus and a minus over here.
12 મહિના હતો ત્યારે થોડું શીખી ગયો હતો, પછી મૂકી દીધો, બસ બંધ. પછી 10 વર્ષ એ કામ કર્યો, પછી બારે દુબઈ ગયો તો
ત્યાંથી કેમ પાછા આવ્યા? ત્યાં તો સારી કમાઈ હશે.
હતી પણ કામ એવું હતું, ગેસનું ને એ કામ હતું, એવું હતું.
હવે કેવું લાગે છે? 4 વર્ષથી વણાટ કરો છો?
બહુ સારું લાગે, એકદમ એના જેવું કામ જ નથી જો બધાને મળી શકીએ, જ્યારે કામ કરવું હોય કરી શકીએ. કોઈ બી આપણા ઘરે આવ્યો, બધા ઘરવાળા ભેગા, આપણા ભેગા.
इसमें ऐसा है कि जैसे कि हम दूसरे जॉब करते हैं तो वहाँ पे पूरा टाइम देना पड़ता है, 8 घंटे, और किसी और के लिए एज अ जॉबर काम करना पड़ता है। जबकि हमारा जो वणाट काम है वो ऐसा है कि हम खुद अपने बॉस हैं इस वणाट काम में, और ज़्यादा टाइम इसमें देके ज़्यादा काम कर सकते हैं।
There have been initiatives like the design schools and the handloom schools that have empowered these young weavers to be confident and for being able to access different kind of markets and leverage the social media space and the new technologies that offer the possibilities of connecting directly with markets.
Along with the economic transformation, what we've also seen is social transformations taking place. as a result of the economic prosperity, but also as a result of other social factors like education and so on, such as, for instance, significantly reduced casteism. This Vankar community is a Dalit community. They have faced untouchability in the past and other forms of casteism.
एक तो ये तो बात है, वनाट या बुनाई करने से एक ऐसा थोड़ा सम्मान मिला है। साथ साथ में जो ये समय के साथ जो एजुकेशन आया, जो और लोगों का नज़रिया अब थोड़ा चेंज होता जा रहा है, परिवर्तन आते हैं और अन्य समाजों के साथ साथ एक समानता आती जा रही है।
The second significant social transformation is taking place in the lives of women. Women, for instance, never sat on the loom. They always do the pre-loom work. Now more and more women, including young girls, are sitting on the loom, so they're able to express their creativity more. They're beginning to relate to the outside world more, and slowly there's a little bit of a gender transformation taking place there. Ironically, though, the flip side of this is that women now in many of these places are doing double the amount of work they used to earlier, because earlier it was only domestic work. Now it's also the work on the loom.
મહિલાઓનું આ ક્ષેત્રમાં જે રીતે મહિલાઓ આવી રહી છે અને એમનું સ્થાન જે રીતે મજબૂત થઈ રહ્યું છે, એ પ્રક્રિયામાં ખમીર કઈ રીતે જોડાય અને વધારે સારી રીતે અમારી પણ સમજણ ઊભી થાય, એ અમને આ સ્ટડીના માધ્યમથી ઘણું જાણવા મળ્યું.
The third issue that we looked at was how the young people are also now expressing themselves much more, also partly because of technology, digital technology enabling them to directly deal with the market. So there's a very interesting transformation in intergenerational relations also taking place.
इस अभ्यास में जो वनाक के काम में से लगते हुए पर्यावरण के मुद्दे हैं, उसके ऊपर अभ्यास कर रहे हैं हम लोग, और इसको समझने के लिए हम लोगों ने जो अप्रोच फॉलो किया है, मेथड फॉलो किया है, वो इस तरह से है कि जिसमें हम बोलते हैं उसके इकोलॉजिकल फुटप्रिंट को मेज़र करेंगे। बीटी कॉटन से या हाइब्रिड कॉटन से बनाए हुए यार्न से जब एक वनाक अपना पूरा काम करते हैं और एक कोई टेक्सटाइल या फैब्रिक तैयार करते हैं और उसको मार्केटिंग करते हैं, तो उसके क्या नुकसान फ़ायदे हैं, और दूसरी तरफ यदि हम जो अभी रिसेंटली सालों में शुरू हुए काला कॉटन के साथ जो काम हो रहा है, उसके साथ में लगते हुए मुद्दे किस तरह से पर्यावरण के लगते हैं, उसको देखने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। तो मेन मुद्दा ये है कि जिस तरह से अभी किसान वीवर्स अपना बढ़ा रहे हैं अपने काला कॉटन के प्रोडक्ट्स को, यदि वो करने जाते हैं तो उससे हमको पर्यावरण को नुकसान कम होता है। ये इस चीज़ का हमारा स्टडी से थोड़ा सा ध्यान से निकल के आता है।
ફ્રેમવર્કમાં એક મુશ્કેલી એટલી જ પડી કે કોઈ પણ એક વસ્તુને સમજવી, કારણ કે સમાજ તો એક સાર્વગ્રહિક રીતે જીવન જીવી રહ્યો છે, એની અંદર સામાજિક પાસા, આર્થિક પાસું કે રાજકીય પાસું, એ બધું સમાજ જીવન સાથે વણાયેલું છે. તો એક મુદ્દાને લઈને એને સમજવું અને એના આધારે તમામ મુદ્દાની એક ઇન્ટિગ્રેટેડ સમજ ઊભી કરવી, એક મુશ્કેલી આ ફ્રેમવર્કની અંદર થોડીક લાગી એવું છે.
There are other limitations. So if the weaving community is spread over a very large number of villages, Kutch is a huge district, and so we were only able to take about 14 or 15 villages somewhat intensively. Other limitations included things like, even though we tried explicitly to communicate with and involve women, that has also been somewhat limited for reasons of traditional patriarchy and all. It's not so easy for the women to express themselves.
Women representation in the core team weavers was really minimal, so it was decided by the entire study team that we'll form a separate women's group, and every time when we go to the field visits, we'll address the issues to women, youth and elders separately, because a lot of times their participation is almost zero because of many reasons. And there was a women's group formed in Awadnagar which went to a few field visits with us, and it was an interesting exchange of knowledge between the women weavers in different villages and the women weavers in Awadnagar.
ये जो वनकर का अभ्यास चल रहा है उसमें हम जुड़े थे, खास करके अवधनगर की महिलाएं सारी थी, तो जिसमें हम सिराचा गए थे, जामथड़ा गए थे, बाद में कोटाई गए थे और अभी भी 1-2 गांव में जाना है। तो जहाँ पे हम लोग गए उस गांव में ये अनुभव हमको हुआ कि महिलाएं भी मर्द से कुछ कम नहीं है, वो भी इतना ही काम करती हैं, वो भी घर का पूरा काम करती है और इतनी वीविंग करती है, तो फिर भी उनको इतना मान सम्मान क्यों नहीं मिलता जितना आदमी को मिलता है।
Eventually, also possibly, if there are resources available to do an exhibition, because one of the things that the Varnakars, the weavers themselves, are very interested in having an exhibition of the history of weaving, history of the weaving community, and what kind of transformations have taken place.
The idea that we as Khamir are facilitators for the community is only because we want that somewhere the ownership of this entire practice goes into the community and do it themselves. Take this weaving craft to the world by themselves and not have to depend on any organization, but be able to create themselves the design and the language and the innovation required to keep it as a flourishing enterprise and a flourishing craft for the future.
એટલે કલ્પવૃક્ષ, ખમીર, KWA આ બધા ભેગા થઈને આ જ્યારે કચ્છના હાથ વણાટ કામનું દસ્તાવેજીકરણની પ્રક્રિયા એ એક ખાલી કચ્છ માટે જ નથી પરંતુ કચ્છના બીજા ક્રાફ્ટ માટે અને આખા ભારત માટે એક નવા પ્રકારનું એક મોડલ ઊભું થશે.
वगैरह जो भी ये डॉक्यूमेंटेशन बनेगा वो एक ऐतिहासिक तौर पे एक बहुत बड़ी अमूल्य चीज़ रहेगी और इससे हमारी पीढ़ियाँ प्रेरणा लेंगी.